Whereas some are winding up preparations to restart classes, the situation is different in some schools, particularly private ones. It appears that a number of private schools may remain shut due to lack of funds, even as the government prepares to allow learners back to school. Now, teachers are also streaming to their workstations in line with the guidelines issued by the Teachers Service Commission on Monday. Well, let's get more from our education correspondent, gov't.
As the back-to-school season beckons, school administrators are in a rush to ensure they protect the health, safety and well-being of learners, teachers and other staff when classes resume. At the Kenya High School Wednesday morning, the school principal, Florence Mulatia, is hard at work, supervising cleaning and disinfection of school amenities. Every staff here knows the magnitude of the task at hand.
The guideline issued by the TSC and the Minister of Education, our teachers are ready and we are already in. So 28th, they will still be around. And the Minister of Education on social distancing, ensuring that the classes are marked and everything, and water point and everything on COVID, we are ready. I've already established a COVID preparedness committee of teachers, and we've been having meetings and we are ready for reopening when the date will be announced.
A number of teachers are already back following the directive issued by their employer on Monday. The tutors are craving for classes and they say they are ready to guide their learners despite the unusual times.
We are eagerly waiting for our students. For us, it won't be hard. It's an easy thing to move on. You just cope on and move on with the syllabus.
Hakuna hatukuathirika. Hakuna ambacho kipi ambacho tutaanza, labda tunaanza kutayarisha. Wanafunzi wamekuwa kiendelea, tumewapatia kazi za ziada za kufanya nyumbani. Wakija itakuwa ni kuangalia na kuendelea kufunza.
But contrary to the picture at the Kenya High School, some schools, particularly private schools, may not reopen, with over 130 private schools having closed down due to the harsh financial burden triggered by the COVID-19 pandemic. The situation at Spring Valley High School in Machakos is not different. The school principal, Josephat Kisavi, says the school cannot sustain its operations any further.
The school administration and the directors came up with the idea, which was consulted. All the stakeholders were consulted to come up with the matter because the school was not able to sustain itself.
90 learners, among them 20 KCSE candidates who initially were students here, will have to look for other schools after the management opted to close shop. And for Joseph Maina, the director of Moya Brethren School in Kirinyaga, his decision to convert some classrooms into rooms for rearing chicken still remains. He says if required to reopen, he can only sustain 2 out of the 8 classes.
Ni tupewa muda ili tupewa date ambayo iko bali kidogo, mtu arekebishe na kama anaweza rekebisha, na wale walimu afanye interview upya kwa sababu ya wale ambao wanaweza kuja.
The debate on whether to reopen schools or not is still an issue of concern. Some parents feel there is more that needs to be done.
Hatutaki sasa muhula na tunaambiwa ati tutaanza muhula in the month of October. Alafu watoto wetu harakishwe na hata watoto wakiwa nyumbani bado hawajajitayarisha.
Education CS Professor George Magoha announced that schools will be reopened soon after declining the COVID-19 infections in the country. Teachers and particularly school administrators were given guidelines on how to prepare as they await the arrival of students. Preparations here at the Kenya High School seem to be concluding, even as Kenyans wait for the president to announce the official dates for school reopening. Gov't, Citizen TV, Nairobi.